Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve a braid out. So I section my hair. I hope you guys can see. I took the last line of threads of my hair and I kind of separated them into three groups. So I have these three and then three over here and then oops, that's four. So three here, three here and three here. So I'm just going to be working with this first and I'll show you guys how I do it and then we'll see the result. So this is water in an old recycled bottle, and then I have some Jabu stone braiding spray, which is just basically a moisturizer for my hair so that the braid stays in. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is taking the first three. Let's use, where's the first three? So I'm going to be taking the first three threads, kind of soaking them in water, and then adding the braiding spray. You can use any type of oil as well. Well, that's what I do. Just so that there's some moisture in your hair, so that when you loosen the braid, it kind of still holds the curl. Yeah. So now I'm going to be taking each dreadlock and just plaiting it. So braiding it, doing a normal basic plait, okay? I try to not make it as tight at the top so that it doesn't pull too much because I'm not used to having my hair so tight. So yeah, I hope you guys can see. Just taking the one, placing it over the other one, and then the third one over again. So even though you don't want the top tight, you want the braid itself to be tight thereafter. You know what I mean? So now I'm just going to plait it to the end. So for me it's a little different because all my hair is not the same length. So I'll always have one piece or two pieces that's a little longer. So what I'll do with this is just twist it over and then kind of fold this, like roll it. I'm sure you guys can't see anything at all. And then just take an elastic band. I got these little black plastic elastics from Spa, I think. As you can see, it's only 30 rand for 150 pieces. So yeah, it's quite cheap, I'd say. And I usually reuse mine. So after I take it off, I just put it back in the little container and reuse it next time. So this you just tie on the end, and there's the first braid. So I'm going to run you through it again, and then hopefully you'll get the picture. So taking three threads, taking the water, just plain water, kind of soaking the threads in water. Using the braiding spray. Applying that all the way down. Just kind of making sure the moisture gets in by squeezing the threads, like kind of, I don't know. And then doing the little braid, taking one, twisting it over, another one. I can't really teach you how to do braids because I'm bad at explaining things, but it's very simple. Now we just plait down to the end. As you can see here, I once again have 3 different lengths, so I'll just continue the braid until I have one thread left, and then I'll do the roll. And then take the elastic and then putting it on the bottom. So what I can say is I'm not a professional at this. Most of the time my hair comes out all wonky, but kind of does the job. I mean, when there's curls, it doesn't really need to be perfect, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine if they're all curling in different directions and stuff, as long as your front pieces are done properly. So now I have my first 3 braids. I'm going to continue with the rest of my hair, and yeah. So I am all finished up. This took me quite some time. I am tired, I'm exhausted. So let me just show you what it looks like from the side. You can clearly see the differences in my length now. I'm going to wrap a silk scarf, satin scarf around it, and then sleep with it overnight, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. so it's the next morning now. I am ready to loosen this hair. I had it wrapped up in a scarf overnight, so it's a little bit flat, but hopefully the results are gonna be okay. So I'm just gonna work from the bottom to loosen it again. So I'm just gonna tie this up so that it's out of my way, and now I'm gonna go in and remove the little elastic. Easy peasy. I don't know why people make such a big fuss of this and like say that it pulls your hair. Oh, but I have dreads, so it's maybe a bit different for me. I definitely expect it to be a little wild. Actually, it looks cute. This also takes a bit of time, but it's not obviously as long as making the braids, you know. So that's the first braid out. As you can see, I have loose hairs, so as a free former, that's obviously going to be there. They are actually dreading up a little. I don't know if you can see. There's another one here somewhere. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with those little A's. I'm just going to do my edges and then your hair is sorted. So what you can do is, because as you can see I have quite a bit of frizz on the top, you can apply some water and just kind of like, I'll show you guys. So remember, this is my water. I'm going to just spray it in the front and then on the root by the path of my hair. Kind of just work them in place. Take your toothbrush or whatever you do your edges with, wet it, water. Guys, this is how I do my edges. So then I take the braiding spray or any oil, I'll spray it onto the toothbrush and then just brush. So I really do not know how to do edges. My babies are really wild and they always kind of do their own thing, so I just follow their lead kinda and, you know, secure it. So what I will do to like kind of make sure the edges are laid is apply a scarf for just a few seconds, few minutes, and then my edges kind of stay in place for the whole day regardless of what product I use. So yeah, as I said, with curls, it really does not have to be perfect. When you see curls, it's just like, oh, so free and flowy. So like, what's the point of making perfect curls? Yeah. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see other videos like this, maybe what I use for my hair to wash it, you know, how I wash my hair, then please comment down below, like this video, and turn on your post notifications, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys shortly.